And that was Usher Qureshi reporting. Hospital records show tens of thousands of people are killed in the U.S. and 30 million more suffer injuries related to products each year. But over the last decade, the CPSC has only received a few thousand reports directly from consumers. Well, it's a sure sign of the holiday season, the installation of the famous Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. The 82-foot-tall Norway spruce weighing 14 tons arrived Saturday morning from Queensbury, New York. It was cut down over a few hours' time on Thursday. It will be fully dressed and prepped ahead of the official tree lighting ceremony on November 30th.
That's something I've always wanted to see, Rockefeller Center.
I would love to see that as well.
Go ice skating in New York, and then, I mean, this is the closest I've ever lived to it, so I guess it's in the cards potentially, yeah. So maybe one day, but for right now, it's cold enough here in Dayton. This is where I'm going to stay because guess what? This morning we got down below freezing across most of the region. A few places actually got down into the 20s, but then this afternoon, we really didn't get much warmer than that. Here's a map of the temperatures this morning. And then this afternoon, you can see we're just a few degrees above that. So we at least made it above freezing, but overall it wasn't a big change. Now, something you're going to need here over the next week, if you don't have it already, is one of these. And no, you probably don't have a Channel 7 jacket. They make great jackets, but you're going to need your jacket not just this weekend or the rest of this weekend tonight or into the rest of the week, but into next weekend as well, because it's going to be cold. Now, temperatures tonight are going to be the coldest they've been since late March. I told you that already. And we had some snow this weekend. Most of it is gone, but there's still a little bit hanging out. You can see here the Troy Public Square in the middle of the circle, right around our own Christmas tree in Troy. You can see a little bit of white still on top of some of those bushes, but overall, most of the snow is gone at this point. 35 degrees is the temperature with mostly cloudy skies. Winds are fairly light and variable, and that's some good news because any wind, even up to 10 or 15 miles per hour, would make it feel a lot colder. And so even with a little wind, it's very possible it could feel like 18 or 19 degrees with a low of 23 tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that cold, not until next weekend at least, when the actual temperature gets down into the teens. Now, the cloud cover is breaking up a little bit. Now, as that happens, that's going to really allow the temperature to drop. You can see some slight breakup in the cloud cover, Darke County, Mercer County. We're still going to keep some partly cloudy skies with us. And like I said, most of the snow is gone. All that is up toward New York at this point. Looks like that's the closest. So tomorrow morning, we're in the low 20s across the region. A very, very cold morning, and winds are light and variable. If they were any stronger, it probably would feel like the teens. So overnight, we'll keep some partly cloudy skies. And then into Monday, actually looking kind of pleasant. Some cloud cover still, but we should see some sunshine poking through. And then Tuesday gets a little tricky. It's still a little tricky. We do expect rain and snow to fall, but how much of each? Well, in the morning, you'll probably see a few flurries. Here's a look at 6 a.m. As we move into the afternoon, warm enough to see a little bit of a mix or even some rain across the region. And then as it continues to fall later at night, you're looking at a little bit of snowfall. So expect a little bit of a messy day Tuesday, a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain. Not tonight though, 23 degrees. And then next week, you are looking at temperatures, even in the afternoon, staying barely getting above freezing, if they are at all, and low temperatures in the teens. So expect a very cold weekend next week. In order to get the latest on Tuesday and how cold we'll get next week, make sure you tune in to News Center 7's Daybreak Edition starting at 4:25. Meteorologist Kirsty Zontini will have the latest to help you plan your day.
History is being made on the football field. I'm Dottie Backus with a look at how some girls are breaking barriers.